democracy. It means a government that is for the people, by the people, and with the people, but that is really happening in the Philippines. Even though we have the right to vote, speak freely, and choose our leaders, many still complain about the corruption, unfair treatment, and leaders who abuse power.
In this documentary, we'll explore the current state of democracy in the Philippines, the democratic practices that persist, and how they affect the lives of ordinary Filipinos.
What is the current state of democracy in the Philippines?
Democracy exists, but there are many problems like corruption, misinformation, and unfair opportunities.
Question number 1. What is current state and trend of democracy and democratic practice in the Philippines?
Many Filipinos feel like they have no power. The same families stay in government, fake news spread out online, and poor people are already ignored. Some experts say our democracy is getting weaker. If we don't do something, we might lose it.
The Philippines claim to be a democratic country, but the reality is far from it. Despite having elections and freedom of speech, many Filipinos feel powerless and marginalized. The CMLite families, full powers, and the pure are consistently ignored. This led to a crisis of trust in institutions and weakness of the country's democratic foundation.
Democracy in the Philippines is a complex and multifaceted issue. While the country has a democratic system in place, there are concerns about its effectiveness and the concentration of power in the hands of elite families. The Philippines has a presidential, military, and democratic republic forms of government, with a president serving as both of state and the head of government. However, the country's democratic institution had been criticized for being weak and vulnerable to manipulation. One of the major issues affecting democracy in the Philippines is the prevalence of political dynasties. These are the families that have maintained power and influence over several generations, often through combination of wealth, patronage, and strategic alliances. This had led to a lack of representation for marginalized communities and the concentration of power in the hands of few elite families.
Another issue is the lack of voters' education and awareness, which can lead to voters making uninformed decisions at the polls. This, combined with the other widespread practice of vote buying, has undermined the integrity and honestiness of the electoral process. But despite these challenges, there are efforts that is helpful to strengthen the democratic institution and promote greater transparency and accountability in government. For example, the Philippines has implemented measures to increase voter registration and participation, and there are ongoing efforts to promote civic education and critical thinking. Overall, democracy in the Philippines is a work in progress, and there are many challenges that need to be addressed in order to ensure that the country's democratic institutions are truly representative and accountable to the people.
Comelec ang pag-iimpluwensya ng mga balota.
Yan ang tinutukan ni Nick.
Ito yung magiging social media stars. Halos 100 online at showbiz personalities na ang
Even though we have democracy, many things are still unfair. Here's some examples. Gender discrimination. Women and LGBTQ+ people still face unfair treatment. The second one is poverty and powerlessness. The poor have little voice in government.
Milyong Pilipino ang tuturing na mahirap base po sa datos ng Philippine Statistics Authority. Ito raw mga Pilipino na bahagi ng pamilya.
Lastly, fake news and lies. Misinformation tricks people into believing false things. These problems make democracy weak.
mag-ingat sa pag-click at share online. Ito ang abiso ng Department of Health matapos kumalat ang anilay fake news na may bagong epidemya sa China.
Good day everyone. Because of these problems, many people no longer trust government. The first one is the poor suffer more. Corruption stops important programs from helping them. The second one is some voices are ignored. Many groups like women and indigenous people are left out. The third one is people are divided. Lies and political games make Filipinos fight each other. If we don't fix these problems, democracy will continue to weaken and more people will suffer.
So, in conclusion, even with this problem, we can still manage to save democracy by learning the truth and not believing fake news. Also, electing good leaders who truly cares about people will also help us to save democracy.
Democracy is not just the government. It is our responsibility. Democracy is a right. It's not a privilege.
It's up